Hello, everybody. It's Flesson19, and welcome to the 1.5.10 workshop guide. As I always say, this is just a guide, and do not take these as set in stone, as each game is different and the economy is different. So, therefore, these can change from game to game. However, I try to do as much as possible to nail these down as good as I can. For people that have been on my channel, they know there is one thing that I do not normally do, and that is the subscribe and like. I know as a watcher of YouTube, I get tired of hearing that. So I don't normally do that. However, for my workshop video, this takes about 30 hours to get done, with at least 80% of that sitting in game collecting data. And I collect a lot of data, and this also goes to Tail World to try to improve, which some things have not been done, and I will touch on that in a moment. As you can see here from my 1.5.9 workshop guide, 88% of the people that have viewed it are not subscribed. 1.5.8, 1.5.7 guides are even worse than that. I understand that I am the only person that actually takes the time to do this in the YouTube Bannerlord community. You might not watch any of my other content. You might not like myself as a creator, and I respect that. All I ask from you is your help in getting me partnered on YouTube, as if just 10% of the people from that 1.5.9 guide had subscribed, I would already be a partner on YouTube. So this is a very big thing that I do every single patch to give you guys the information. So for my 30 hours of work, all I ask from you is 2 seconds to please hit that subscribe button. Thank you in advance. If this is your first time here, I highly recommend that you listen to all the information I'm about to give, since many of your questions can be answered in the next couple minutes before we get to the numbers. I get a lot of questions on my previous videos where the answer has already been given in the video itself, but they just fast forward and they don't get that information. So if you just take the couple minutes your first time to hear this, then you can already have your question answered and you won't need to wait for me to actually answer it. Things have changed from 1.5.9. Noticeably, tanneries, linen, and velvet shops are doing absolutely terrible. Virtually none of them are turning a profit. On the flip side, when I did get this information to Tail World, as I do with each patch, I send them all this data. Mexico did increase the output of both wood workshops and smithies, so some are actually now viable to do. You can help out your shop to actually make it produce better. All you need to do is find out what they need and what they pump out. So if you take a brewery, for example, it needs grain and it produces beer. So if you find some cheap grain, you can pick it up, take it to your town where you have your workshop, put some in there, sell it right off to the vendor, and then buy the beer it's producing. That way it's easier for you to make better profit. There are also 2 perks that you can get to help improve it as well. The 150 trade perk Villager Connections gives your shops 25% increased production. The level 75 Steward perk Sweatshops give you another 20% increased production. With those 2 perks and the best ones in the game being wool weaveries, you can turn a profit of over 400 a day on most of them. That is a huge number when you talk about that you can have anywhere between 4 to 7 workshops pretty early in the game. Do not sleep on those perks. As I always say, these are just guesstimations. I do my best to be as diligent as possible. However, these will not be 100% correct every single time. It is just too hard to predict. Therefore, that is why I do not give exact numbers. They are dealt in a color code. I will no longer be dealing with red, meaning it makes less than 100, since most people aren't going to want to invest into one that is red. That is why some shops you might see one, or you might only see two, because the rest of them are absolutely junk. So if you see yellow, that means it should make between 100 and 199. If it is green, it should make over 200. You will always look to go from left to right. So on the list, when you see something, you take the left one, that should make more, then keep moving to the right, and it goes down one at a time. So always start from left to right. Khuzait, Akalat, Wool Weavery Green, Brewery Yellow. Baltic Hand, Wool Weavery Green, Brewery Yellow. Chalkland, Wool Weavery Green, Brewery Yellow. McKeb, Wool Weavery Green, Brewery Yellow. Odak, Wool Weavery Green, Brewery Yellow. Oakengard, Wool Weavery Green, Wood Workshop Yellow. Aserai, Hudson Folk, Brewery Yellow. Razi, Brewery Yellow. Hubyar, Olive Press Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Quisara, Brewery Yellow. Laicus, Brewery Green. Ascar, Brewery Green. Zanala, Brewery Green, Olive Press Yellow. Quayas, Brewery Green, Olive Press Yellow. Vlandia, Charis, Olive Press Yellow. Sargot, Brewery Yellow, Olive Press Yellow. Jocelyn, Winery Green, Olive Press Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Galland, Olive Press Green, Wool Weavery Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Craven, Olive Press Green, Brewery Green, Wine Press Yellow. Oxhall, Wine Press Green, Brewery Yellow, Olive Press Yellow. Revolt, Wine Press Green, Olive Press Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Ostracan Winery Green, Olive Press Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Battania, Pencanak Yellow, Pottery Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Carbescent, Winery Yellow, Pottery Yellow. Dunglenies, Brewery Yellow, Winery Yellow, Wood Workshop Yellow. Maraneth, Winery Green, Brewery Yellow, Olive Press Yellow. Theanon, Wood Workshop Green, Brewery Green, Smithy Yellow. Be careful running both of those together, the Wood Workshop and Smithy, as they both take a lot of wood. Sturgia, Reval, Brewery Yellow. Birchegg, Winery Yellow, Brewery Yellow. Omar, Brewery Yellow, Linen Yellow. Bulgard, Winery Yellow, Smithy Yellow. The Beer, Smithy Yellow, Wood Workshop Yellow. Be careful of those two as they both take hardwood. Varnavopol Winery, yellow. Kyle Woolweavery Green Brewery, yellow. Northern Empire Emprella Brewery, yellow. Mizea Woolweavery Green. Argaron Brewery, yellow. Wood Workshop, yellow. Zenopa Velvet, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Diathma Silver, yellow. Epicrodia Wood Workshop, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Smithy, yellow. Be careful of those because Wood Workshop and Smithy both take hardwood. Western Empire Legata Winery, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Rateau Brewery, green. Olive Press, yellow. Ortesia Silver, green. Brewery, green. Winery, yellow. Jomaris Brewery, yellow. Winery, yellow. Olive Press, yellow. Amitatis Woolweavery, green. Brewery, green. Winery, yellow. Dayonica Olive Press, green. Brewery, green. Winery, yellow. Southern Empire Oros Woolweavery, green. Olive Press, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Lycaron Olive Press, yellow. Winery, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Vizian Pottery, yellow. Winery, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Theronia Silver, green. Olive Press, yellow. Velvet, yellow. Onira Woolweavery, green. Velvet, yellow. Brewery, yellow. Dinostica Woolweavery, green. Brewery, green. Pottery, yellow. Bolstrom Brewery, green. Olive Press, yellow. Winery, yellow. There is the list for 1.5.10. As I said, it will not be 100% accurate. I do my due diligence in testing to try my best to make sure that it's going to be good enough for you. However, there is a chance that some things I might have missed or I might be incorrect. So use this just as a guide to help you out. If you notice anything different, please put it down in the comments below so you can alert myself and other people to what you have found out. Since all of this was done around day 4 to 600, and the reason why is because at the start of the game, there is currently a lot of rebellions happening. Tail World knows about this in 1.5.10. Therefore, it is causing a disruption early game, and until you get past about the 2 to 300 day mark, workshops are going to vary greatly until things settle down with those rebellions. So that is why this was taken a little bit later, and you cannot take this as this is what will happen early game as the rebellion situation happens, as you can see when you play your own game. So I thank you again for watching and for subscribing and helping to support me. I will see you in the next one. As always, take care and thanks for watching.